that on. Okay. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? Gotta just check the camera and see if it's on. Anyway, so welcome back to another Use It or Snooze It. And this is a collaboration between myself and the Left-Handed Crafter. So make sure you check out her channel. I'll link it below and see what awesome stuff she comes up with. We basically use the Unity kit of the month, and we use the previous month's kit, and we pick one that we love and one that we were like, snooze it. Sometimes we end up liking the snooze it, sometimes we don't. Sometimes, well, the use it, which is the one we love, we pretty much still love. So there's that. But anyway, so this is the month's kit that we are using. This is April 2023, and it's called All the Wishes. Well, it was kind of hard to choose the use it for this one. I actually really liked several. But at the same time, just because I like them doesn't mean that I want to keep them and use them. You know what I mean? Like I love this little guy. I think he's adorable, but I don't know what the heck it is. Is it a mouse? Is it a chipmunk? Is it like, I don't think it's a squirrel because of the tail. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. It's a little critter. I typically like birds, but I'm not really feeling that one. It doesn't make sense to me, which we'll talk about in a minute. So my snooze-its were between this and this, and it's a mint leaf, right? So I have no use for a mint leaf. I don't know. I really don't. However, then I go and see, there's that stupid little bird stamp. It's not, the birds are cute. It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, so, but then I see this encouragement mint, get it, card. And at the same time, and I thought, oh wow, that's a really cool mint stamp. But anyway, and then I have a friend that's going on and on and on about her new little herb garden and things like that. And but one of the things she's growing is like mint, right? So anyway, so now I really, really know that I'm going to use it. And I really, after seeing this card, I really like the stupid mint. So it's not stupid. I shouldn't say stupid all the time. Anyway, fuss at the kids for that. I'm like, everything is not stupid. They're like, yeah, that's stupid. But anyway, so yeah, now I like that. I like this background just because, I mean, it's a cute background. The hot air balloon is quite pretty. I really like the delicate whatever swoosh swoosh of it. However, I do have a lot of them, so that made me kind of lean away from that. But yet I do like that. So how do you decide? I don't know. Now this, I'll just go ahead and tell you, this is my use it. Okay, I love the mountain. I thought that was really a cool thing to go with it. You've been assigned this mountain to show others that it can be moved. So you got a lot of people going through a lot of things in life. I should send myself a card some days. But yeah, and sometimes you just got to realize, you can make it. We can get through this. We'll be okay. But sometimes it truly feels like a flipping mountain, right? So I just feel like that is just something that everybody would like and could use at certain times in their life, and they would like receiving a card for that, and it'll come in handy in lots of places, and I just don't really have anything like it. So I really like that. Anyway, then just thought you should know, here's a little encouragement, one day at a time, wishing you all the wishes, safe travels, enjoy the little things, and then these flowers. I kind of wanted to use the flowers because I really like those too, but honestly the only idea that I could think of was already used on the Unity site, so it was just like kind of stamping them like this, and anyway. But I really do like that. Like, I feel like they could be kind of like putting them together could be like a silhouette stamp, you know what I mean? All right, I'm going to stop talking so much and get to crafting, but there's the kit, okay? Then they send you some little freebies. So this month it was a little envelope, some little pieces of paper, a little ephemera, I guess. what they call little pieces of paper these days. And then this button, this bird button, plus one more that I'm actually going to use. So I'll show you that in a few minutes. Then I'm also using this Cuttlebug bird folder, embossing folder, this Altenew deck planks folder, these dies, and some square dies. So let's get going, y'all. Alright, so let me know which one is your favorite. I definitely want to see what Brandy uses. I'm always interested in how her mind works. So anyway, alright. So I'm just going to kind of line that up a bit. That going. Alrighty. I'm going to use this VersaFine Clear Pinecone ink. Anyway, so how y'all been? I feel like I haven't talked to y'all forever. I've been not on YouTube, I guess. Well, I did the grocery haul yesterday, so there's that. But that's not really chatty. Well, I probably make it chatty, but you know, it's not like meant to be chatty, I guess. If you've seen the grocery haul, you know I joined Weight Watchers, or WW as they call it now. So I guess that's good. Yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to buy lots of healthy food options and snack options, and it's kind of costing me a fortune right now, but you know how that goes. Let's see, I need a sun. Okay, that should do it. So were these I think these are the Altenew markers, maybe. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't know. Whatever, they're markers. I just lump them all together. If it's yellow, I'll put it with yellow, and, you know. So whatever it is, it just kind of is. But yeah, anyway, so I've been on Weight Watchers for a week. My weigh-ins are on Friday. Well, weekend. This is, actually it's Monday night. I started to say it's Sunday night. I'm used to crafting on Sundays. I'm just going to kind of outline the mountain here a little bit. Give it a little highlight. But yeah, I lost 3.4 pounds, so I was hoping for like a 5-pound loss, but I did follow it. I felt like really close, so, but I did eat a boatload of fruit, so I don't know if that's slowing me down or not. There's like a lot of 0-point foods, they call them now, so I'm going to try to do, if you're interested in my Weight Watcher journey, I don't want to put my big old head on camera anymore right now, so I'm not going to do like updates with me on there exactly, but I want to do some cards anyway, and summer's coming, so I'm going to do like, I guess since I weigh on Fridays, I will do like a check-in card or something. I'll call it something. So look for that on Friday. I should have done it this first week, but it was too crazy. So anyway, but it's a loss, so I'll take that. And like I said on there, I didn't put it on overnight, so it's not really going to come off overnight. It's just one of those slow whatever things. Trying to look at it as a life change, not a diet, all that. You know how that goes. But I do like that with this, you don't like, you're not limited, you know what I mean? Like you are by your points or whatever, but you can have anything you want if you budget in the points for it. So there's no like with keto or with this or that, like, you know, anti-carb, or which is not, keto's not anti-carb, but you know, you get a lot less. But there's no certain things, they're like Atkins, I've done that before, and anyway. But yeah, I would like to get a little healthier. So we're going to give it a shot to see how it goes. But anyway, so check back on Fridays for that. I guess this is all like grass, right? I'm going to make it a little grass. But yeah, otherwise I've been a little bit of everywhere and just busy, and it has taken a lot just thinking about dieting. That's why I partly dreaded the joining, is because I get slightly obsessed with it, and I want to like watch videos and get on Facebook and look at stuff, and I don't know, like shop for it and just see what all you can have and do, and which is a good thing, but it's just very, very time consuming, you know. And I don't really have the time right now anyway, so it's taking over a lot. But that settles down once you get in the groove, so that's fine. But otherwise, we've got a lot going on at school, work, you know. The kids are not graduating. We have to say promotion because it's an 8th grade thing. Okay. I need a piece of paper here. Just a second. I might as well use this because I think I used that on the other pieces. So I was going to use this, but I did the other blends in the other, like the layers. So I guess I'll just stick with this. But I wanted to do this one a little bit darker, but I'm not sure. But we'll just keep it like, you know, whatever that matches the other one. But yeah, so our 8th graders graduated, or promoted, whatever. And I've been doing some, actually I have a trip with them if all of them come back. They all probably won't even come back, but to go down to the high school tomorrow. So I'll be chaperoning that and checking it out and all that good stuff. And as part of their like transition plan or whatever. And then we're having blow-ups and like fun stuff and all that for the end of the year, because we're not really taking like trips this year. And which I'm honestly, well, I hate it for the kids because they, you know, they love to travel, and some never get to see really anything. So I would like for them to go, but I really don't want to go on a trip right now either. So, and we've had awards days, and we've spaced them out really strange this year. So that, like, there's one every day. And so there's, like, kindergarten first, well, yeah, kindergarten first, and second, third, and fourth, fifth, and sixth, seventh, and finally the 8th promotion, and then we'll have a separate one for pre-K. So it's been busy with that, getting all their records together, and finished up their high school plans and schedules and all that kind of stuff, putting those in the computer and meeting with parents and just stuff. And then for the weekend, and mow, you know, the regular laundry, grass, mowing, all that stuff. So I love this wood embossing folder here. It's very deeply etched. But anyway, I did the family cemetery decoration thing over the Memorial Day weekend. We did that on Saturday, and you know, if you've heard me whine about that for years on here, that is always exhausting to me. So I made it through the one in May that we do, and then we do one, well, it's still in May, it's Memorial Day weekend, but I feel like it's the end of May, so somehow it's just barely May. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I know you probably can't see that, but there is a slight variation there. And then when they open it, they can see that. It didn't cover the whole 6x6, but that's okay. So we're just going to put that there. I need tape. So survive that with the family. Ugh, I'm so glad that's over. Y'all just have no idea how much I'd spread it. For so many reasons. But anyway, we got through it. My father made it through, which is the main thing. And then my aunt wanted us to come up there. She was grilling and all that. And I thought about trying to go, but I was just, because my other cousin from the decoration or whatever had come down here to pick up some things. And that we'd been cleaning out the garage and whatever. And so, yeah, I was just all peopled out, to be honest. So I just did not go to that. I took a nap because for some ridiculous reason, which, I mean, I guess it's just my regular work schedule, whatever stuff. Let me find those stamps again. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I woke up at 6:30 that morning and did not need to at all, but I was up, so I'm like, well, let's start doing stuff. So I did. Hang on again, I got tape sticking to my fingers everywhere. Let's do it again. Okay. One more time. As I drop the ink pad over here. Okay. Is that a little, I think that might be a little crooked, but it is what it is. It's late and I have to go to work in the morning. But yeah, I think that's why I got up early, is because I'm still like on my work schedule kind of thing. But summer's coming. Summer's coming. So excited. I get out of school. Our last day is June the 6th. So as of the 7th, I will be free for a little bit. So excited. So I know, honestly, I feel like these cards are super boring. All my cards lately are super boring. But I'm going to jazz it up, I promise you. And we will use some different things and try some different things and experiment or whatever in the summer. So I'll have more energy and, most importantly, sleep. So we will definitely do that. And the stress is less. You know what I mean? Alright, so I like it. I think I might put, where did I put them? 3 little dots. Maybe not. I thought I had brown ones. Well, I'll find some brown ones. I imagine that there are like 3 of these little things there. I might just color one of those sometime. I might do that. Anyway, I would like to put the sentiment right there, but it was a little bit too much all on the front. But maybe, this is a little too big, but maybe like just a little bow or a little knot or a little something right there. We'll think about it. I don't know. I'll do that later. But there's my use it. Okay. So on to the Snooze It. The weird little birds. But they are cute. I mean, I'm not saying they're not. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's like a bird wreath, and I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Just not feeling it. But I usually like birds. Y'all know I have like a bird stamp obsession. So I'm really shocked that, and when at first glance, I did like it. But after just looking at it and fooling with it a little bit, I just don't. And I don't know. I don't feel like I need a bird wreath, and it's I don't know. It's like spaced out too much, and there's like, I'll show you well, once we stamp it out. I don't know, and you might think it's the absolute most beautiful thing in the world, and that's okay. We are all unique and different. That's what I tell the kids. But I just don't like it, so it is my Snooze It. Alright, does that look pretty well stamped? Maybe right there. Okay, I'm gonna just like let that dry a little bit and kind of I'm gonna get this stuff over here first. Here is the other free button that they sent. It's like a little green button. Okay, so this came out of, it's actually, I can't find. Okay, here it is. The front of it, it's actually a butterfly pad, but, so this is like the back side of it, butterflies and tea, but I was trying to use this side, so. Just gonna go ahead and tape this down. I like the colors of the card. Let me show you. Where is it? I'm using this pack of paper called Seaside in these colors. And I really like that. But that is unfortunately my favorite thing about the card, which is not really enough to qualify as liking it. But I definitely like the colors. So, does anybody have any summer plans this year? What y'all doing? What you doing? I'm not really doing that much, I don't think. Although, my boyfriend likes to plan 20 million things. But I told him I just want, he, like, that, I think I get off on, I'm going to say my last day is Tuesday, so technically I would be free Wednesday. And he already wants to take a trip, I think Friday, and like a major trip. But I just told him I just need a few days to myself, and then I will, you know, do whatever, and we'll just, you know, just not ready yet. Okay, so the paper, what I did was, I just took this and tore, well actually I was using this first, and then I decided that it just wasn't working, right? So, so then I flipped it, and I kind of liked that, except I'm going to have to put it at the bottom, so it doesn't, the butterflies, you know, don't get in the way of the birds. And then I just did a smaller strip of that. I inked the edges with a pink marker, so that it's going to go with some pink that I'm going to put on here, and also a little pink bow. So now let's get going on this. Maybe we should make them pink birds. I guess there aren't really pink birds, but there could be. In our beautiful land of summer, there could be pink birds, but we'll just keep them blue, since it kind of goes with the card. I'm going to use that same yellow I used with the sun and do all the flowers. All I want to do this summer is stamp and stamp and stamp some more, and I would be happy. I'm sure that's not all I will do, unfortunately, but that's what I want to do. But, I mean, I do definitely want to spend time with him and, you know, go some places and whatever as well, but I really just want to focus my time and money on stamping. But, you know, how that goes. Just going to hit all these little leaves. I think I might actually hit those with some pink instead. That's more of a flower or something, isn't it? This is a little bit dark. It covers up the leaf part just a little bit more than what I planned. But it does kind of match that, technically. I should have done the stamping of the other thing in the middle first in case, just in case you mess up, then you don't, like, color everything for no reason. Have y'all ever done that? Like, you color everything on there and everything's perfect except you do one more bit of stamping or you spill something on it or whatever and it messes up. Ugh. The tragedy. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, there's a flower I missed. Hit that. I'm actually shocked that the kids are still coming to school right now, which I can see coming on like blow up day or whatever. But all those big giant, blow up things outside, and although we don't end up getting the water ones, which is a bummer because it's usually like super duper hot, which I don't really mind missing tomorrow to go on the little trip because it's not that far, but it's kind of time consuming, I guess. But I don't know. Just because it's so hot and you just literally like burn up. And I usually have duty out there pretty much all day when that's going on at the end of the year. So I'll have it the next day, I'm sure, but at least not that day. Not 2 days in a row, thank goodness. But the kids really, really, really like it, so I can live with it since they really like it. Alright. So that's going to be tight. I guess it's going to be one day at a time. Yep. I feel like that fits with the mountain too, so. Don't you think? Climbing the big hurdles of life. I feel like I have stuff on me. Oh, I really hope that's straight. I'm stamping in brown, even though it practically looks black. Trying to be a little less harsh. But alright, so I guess we're just gonna place it down here, do the strip thing. It's not, well, it is embossed. I started to say it's not embossed, so it'll stick a lot better. I'm excited, y'all. I think my Unity Stamp Company order might be in down there at the post office. It's, with Memorial Day, there was no mail or whatever, so, I thinking it's going to be there tomorrow. Haven't got like an update or anything, but that's because, you know, there's no updated mail service. But I'm pretty sure, like I got notified, I think it was Saturday, that it was in the town that it usually gets to right before it gets to me. So I'm thinking there might be a haul video tomorrow. Unity had a killer sale going right now. I wish I could have gotten a lot more, but not happening right now. There were actually several good Memorial Day sales. Did you guys do any little crafty shopping? I did get a couple things from Alta New. I'll show you those when they come in. But that was the only one. I saw the Simon Says had 15% off, so that was really awesome. But I did not participate in that, even though I really wanted to. Okay. So, where's that button? So, I was going to put the button right there. What do y'all think? Or right there. I had that little, where'd that little tied? Oh, yeah. I tied a little bit of bow out of some, very little bit of bow. Oh my gosh, it's already like coming apart. Out of some pink raffia here. And I thought I might, I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I'd almost puffy tape it, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't, it's like I hate to waste my puffy tape. Do y'all ever do that? If you're making the Snooze It card or a card you don't like or don't want to make, you don't want to use your good stuff on there. It's like, ugh. However, the more I layer it up, it's not horrendous. The card itself, but I still don't like the birds. I just, I think actually I like more realistic birds anyway. Pop that on there. Uh-oh, I might not have cleaned out this tip. Okay, well, that's okay. I'll just use it this way. Put a little right there. That's not too bad, really. It's going to be enough to hold the raffia, I believe. And then I have to have a little bit more for the button anyway, so hey. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Alright, so I'm just going to put that back on there. And then I'll work on cleaning that little bad boy out. Alright, so I'm going to add just a few of the, I mean not a few of these. I was thinking of adding the gems that I had out, but I had some, here they are. These. Maybe, but it's like almost between that color and that color actually. Or maybe some pink. It's a little too bright though, isn't it? I have to find some more like subdued ones. So y'all know I think this helps everything, right? So see, to me that bird looks like it's half upside down or something weird, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. Watch, this will end up being Brandy's use it, and she'll talk about how fabulous it is and use it in some fabulous way that then I love it. And sometimes that happens, like once I destash something, I'm like, oh, I'm never going to use that again. And then I'll see somebody use it online, or especially Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, when she does her moldy oldies, she calls it. and I will have not used something in 20 years, and I will sell it or do whatever and destash it, you know. And then suddenly she'll use it, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so in love with that. But I don't know. It's gonna take a lot to make me like this old bird stamp. So, but I do. If you could take away the birds, I like the elements, other elements of the card. If that makes sense. So, okay, guys. Um, so I might use it. I must snooze it. What do you think? What would be yours? What would be your use it stamp? And what would be your, I want to say lose it. It's kind of like losing it. Your snooze it stamp of this kit. Alright guys, I will talk to y'all later. Hope everybody's doing well. And as of June the 7th, I will be back on here much more often, much more regular, and hopefully some more exciting projects instead of just want like this. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.